let's walk through what it takes and like the steps you do to set up a new field on a lead record. So I don't have it. Let me see if I can show you what an example. This is just a development environment. So under details, you see all these fields, right? So let's say I need to add a new one that shows employee count. Okay, so to add a new field, I'll actually come here and go to Setup. Then go to Object Manager here. And then we will find the lead record right there. Fields and relationships right here. And now you've got your list of fields, okay? So I'm going to add one for employee count. So I'm going to create a new field. So the first thing it's going to have you do is select a type. Now a data type tells you the type of information that you're storing in that field. So sometimes those are numbers, sometimes those are it's just text, sometimes you're having like a drop-down list, right? So there's a lot of different options, dates for example. So we're doing employee count, so we're going to, that will always be a number, right? There won't ever be a need for text in it, so I'm going to select a number field. And we'll click next. So I'm going to then fill in the labels. So employee count. You can change the number of digits, like how big you want to limit the field to be. I'll just leave it as is at 18. I've clicked out in the gray space here, and it automatically fills in this field name. Now what this is the unique like system. It's how the Salesforce system uses to identify that field. So you see on the lead record, if I come to the lead record here, you see this is the label, but on the back end of the system there's this field name, and if you just click here it'll auto-populate. You can change it to what you want, but you can see it's used for internal reference. So you can add a description, so we'll just say how many employees there are. You can enter help text. Help text will be anything that there will be like a little information bubble here that can pop up. So just for purposes of the field, we'll say you need to put in a number. Now you can require it, so you can only save a record if there's a value in there. That doesn't make sense for this field. You can make it so that there's no duplicate values. And you can also set it as an external ID. So you would only use this if you've got like other systems that look at that field as a unique identifier. I'm not going to put a default value either, right? We want either an external system or our users to put in what that value would be. So I'll go ahead and click next. Okay, visibility. Here's where you establish visibility. For the purposes of this, I'm just going to leave it as is. You can make things read-only or visible to different types of profiles based on your security settings. And then you can add it to layouts. So a layout is the way, like different options you have on how you view these fields. So it's saying, do you want to add this to lead records? And I'm just going to go ahead and say, we have these 4 different layouts. I'm just going to go ahead and add it to all of them because I think everybody should be able to see it. Okay, so now it's added. You'll see that employee count is here. So let me go ahead and refresh this lead records page. Now you see this employee count field. It's been added to the detail section. If I wanted to change the placement of this, we can make another video of that, but you can do that. And you see that there's this help information bubble here that kind of tells me, hey, you need to put in a number. So if I come in here and I put in some text, it won't let me do it. It only accepts numbers. So That's how you add a field to a lead record. Hope it helps.